If it wasn't raining, I'd gone and got the Chevelle, but
Yeah, it was warm but nasty.
yeah, we definitely got the salt off the road.
Till today.
Well, Fort County looked like they closed some stuff like this morning. I read the text messages.
About 5 seconds. Okay, call the meeting order at 4:30. The purpose of the meeting, as I told everybody, that New Durham Estates has bought. They're interested in hooking in their water, and this is the agreement, so meters can be purchased, and time was of the essence before the end of the year for them for purposes. So it's been worked on. It's basically what it is, and Tom and Gary jump in if I miss something, but basically this agreement, and it's been reviewed by Doug, the agreement is in the future, let's say they sell the park, we have the right to go in, and if there's a broken line, we have the right to go in and make the repair so it's not running unmetered water through. They are purchasing the meters for all the homes, and then they will be our meters, and they're up to our specs. They're buying them. They're the same meters that we use.
Yeah, so we tried to, this is actually, I think, a really cool arrangement to where, typically in communities, if they sub-meter, they, the community will purchase meters and they subcontract out the billing. In this situation, the town can benefit by actually doing the billing, versus us going through a third party, since the town already has the infrastructure in place. It's charged at a residential rate in lieu of a bulk rate. But, if we were to take the bulk rate, then there would just be added cost to us that could go to the town instead of a third party, if that makes sense.
There'll be at the least, there'll be 350 minimum bills every month.
Yeah.
Give or take.
And we're using it's a Mach 10, the Mach 10, which is a electromagnetic meter. So that has a lot of benefits to it, though. We are looking at implementing some pressure sensors on our system, distribution system end. And then the benefit of the town owning the meters too is if the town needs to shut somebody off for non-payment, they can do that. That's why the town needs to own the meter. It's a point of entry.
Gotcha.
I got a question.
Yep.
I've been getting these NIPSCO things for the water line insurance, that's,
Yeah, I don't think you need those.
okay.
Yep, it's pretty basically, New Durham Estates owns the distribution line, it's a service line going to your house, like in the town, does the service line start at the main, I think, Mike? So New Durham Estates, we cover the line that breaks on that main.
Okay.
So, and that'll still be the case here, so. And I think the agreement, it's set up to where, New Durham and the town work together to make sure it's all put in place for the town's arrangement. So there's a lot of protections, I think, for the town in there. If anything needs to be changed, altered for the town specs, the town will be ready to do that.
And we had a meeting with Lori and I, John Sturgill, you guys, of course, to go through if there were any issues, so we had, several heads were being put together to figure this out.
We did have a meeting last year with Neptune as well to go through the meter, making sure the meters would work, the type of meter, and those type of questions. There's a lot of technology coming out right now, so a lot of opportunity.
So, does anybody have any,
Hi,
does
good.
anybody have any questions about the agreement or anything? Well, I will make a motion that we approve the agreement, the water meter agreement with New Durham. And as you remember, after we bought the line from South Coast, they gave us like tapped-in money. And I mean, this has been a good partnership. I think that everybody will benefit from. Okay, motion made by Albert, second by Mrs. Deal to approve the water meter agreement with New Durham Estates. Is there any discussion? Mrs. Paforski?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mrs. Deal?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 4-0. I think I'm the only one that signs this one. And do you have anything else, Lori? Okay. Please.
Will you get me a copy of that, Tom?
Yeah.
Or,
I'll
or wait
give
until I...
you this. Should we do two?
Oh, you have two of them?
Yeah, I got one.
Should I say the bill becomes law?
No, you should not. Moving on to the next thing.
Yeah.
We got our property tax draw like last week. The commercial vehicle excise tax and the financial institution tax is typically on the Form 22, which tells me how to disperse it between the general fund and VH, CCD, and park. Only CETA and FIT didn't come in at the same time as property tax and whatever the other distribution was. I got it, I got the email Monday for that. Only, there was no distribution, how I was supposed to distribute it amongst those four funds. Because House Enrolled Act 1392 has pretty much, they've taken it basically out of the local auditor's hands to just distribute it into a lump sum, as a lump sum to the local units. So we got those as a lump sum. The qualifying unit, which would be us, will choose which fund to deposit the money. Only, it would only make sense to me to do it exactly how I did the May draw, considering CETA is commercial vehicle excise tax, and it probably should go, some of it should go into MVH. I'm not sure about this law, but we have to decide how we have to do it. So I would like you guys to either approve or deny that I receipt it in. The dollar amounts are slightly different because May's draw was different than this draw, but I'm going to receipt it in as similar as I did in May to each four funds. And then next year we'll figure out what better way to spend that.
So you want a motion that we split, that you get the
Split the
money and
seed.
split it up?
As I did in May, for the CETA and FIT money, yes.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mrs. Paforski to allow the clerk to distribute the money as it was in May. Any discussion? Mrs. Paforski?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins? Yes. Mrs.
I
Deal?
know. Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 4-0. Seems strange still not going Mr. Fab. Is there anything else?
No.
No. I will make a motion that we adjourn.
I second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded vocally by Mrs. Paforski. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Being none, meeting adjourns at 4:37. Hi, guys.
Can you say hi?